Joy with Clueless Mommy D, and today we are talking about patio table decor ideas, in particular black and white patio decor ideas. And of course, if you're watching here, this is obviously a DIY thrift decor because your girl is all about helping moms live a thriftier lifestyle while laughing their way through motherhood. So if you like that kind of content, I do thrifted fashion, decor, and DIYs regularly. So hit subscribe and the bell so that we can just like totally do that together. But I don't know why for summer I really wanted like a black and white look this year. I think it started being popular last year, but I'm not with the times, come on. I decided to do it this year. It just looks really cool. When newborn babies come over, they can feel welcome with the black and white, you know, atmosphere. But that's not the reason. It just looks really awesome. My patio is done. Actually, my husband has his own cleaning channel and he will be doing the clean and decorate with me on the patio. His channel's linked in the description. But today I'm showing you some fun DIY thrift decors that you can make in any color that you want. If you guys remember from one of my thrift hauls, if you're already a lovely here, you probably saw this two-tiered wooden tray. It's made in Japan and I picked that up for a few bucks. I wasn't sure if I was going to put that on the patio, but I decided it looks really nice on the patio table and then dressing that up with some other things. So I really hope you're going to like this video. I'm going to get right to it. So now that you've subscribed, we're going to go ahead and make our patio table look awesome. Let's do it!
So if you've been following me, you know I'm on an Anthropologie kick. This is an Anthropologie jar that's like $300 and it's totally inspiring the look I'm doing for the patio with this jar that I thrifted a while back for $2. You would have seen that in a previous thrift haul if you are a subscriber here. It has these tassels, but I'm taking it off for this, and I love how it has this crackled look to it and these little rivets. Comment below if you remember the crackled nail polish that was in style. I used to wear that in high school. Oh my gosh. So I'm just taking some painter's tape to make the lines because I am not the most confident freehander. So I tried out this method and I'm just tearing piece by piece and then curving it a little bit so that it makes the proper shape. And then I'm just going to go in with some black acrylic paint and go ahead and go between the lines. Now, I probably should have done this slower. I'm always like rushing through things, and actually this day I think I did like a million DIYs, so stay tuned on this channel because there's lots of good stuff coming up. But it did bleed over a little bit more than I would like to, even though the original Anthropologie jar is not perfectly straight. It doesn't have perfectly smooth lines. I still thought, you know what, I'm just going to try to freehand it. I went in with pencil, and I do think that this is a much easier way to do it. So now I'm just touching up and trying to make the lines look as smooth as possible. But I'm loving the way it's turning out. It's very chic, and yeah, I'm just really happy with this. Now this is some ribbon I have from Michaels, I believe I bought it a while ago, and I want to go ahead and wrap this IKEA succulent. The inspiration came from this bar cart that is also from Anthropologie. Oh my gosh, look at my nails, guys. Like, I don't know how YouTubers have like super nice nails when they're doing DIYs. I am just a filthy mess when I'm doing DIYs. I have hot glue, you know, I chip my nail polish because I'm too cheap to get it professionally done, and I've got paint. Like, I'm sorry, my hands are not so appealing. But there you go. And then I have another little one. I think this is from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to go ahead and paint the pot to this succulent up. Recently I used real succulents for this beautiful sucky pot in a pot, but I'm just going to go ahead with the fake ones for the centerpiece on my patio. And I'm just going in with the black acrylic paint on one side, and then the white, I just actually have chalk paint on the other side. And then my plan was that this would be a nice cool strip and the original pot would go through, but I definitely had to touch that up. Then I didn't like how I was touching it up, so I actually just connected the two colors and it was done. But if you know anything about my channel, my son, yeah, he got a hold of it. And so I ended up painting this. But I'm just going to show you my son for a second here.
Hi, lovelies.
I love you. How do you do? And you up here on my
As you can see, he has lots of personality, the little stinker, and he breaks so much of my decor. The next thing that I have is these little wooden balls that I picked up for 10 cents each at a little hospice thrift store, and I just spray painted those black so that they could go and sit on the 2-tier tray along with the succulents. So now I'm going with this thrifted 2-tier tray that you saw earlier, and I'm going to use this to hold the succulents and some other decor. And I'm just taking off the wood here. And I did clean it at first, and I'm thinking of putting a black rope around the bottom. I wasn't sure exactly what I was going to do, but regardless, because it's so smooth, I am giving it a sand before I go ahead and paint it, just so that the paint adheres properly to it, just giving it a quick sand. And then giving it another wipe down. And then I'm just taking it in with satin white spray paint, and I spray painted it. Now I'm putting the hardware back on, and I, in hindsight, should have probably painted these, I don't know what you would call them. Comment below if you know what to call them, but the metal things. I probably should have painted those gold as well, and it's not too late to do it. I just didn't have any gold spray paint, so I just left it as is. But Anthropologie does a lot of, you know, solid gold kind of colors, so that would have looked cool. As you can see, Anthropologie loves using tassels on pillows, on art, even on this lampshade. So it was super cool that that jar had these tassels to it, and I definitely knew I had to add this in somewhere, but I didn't want it on the jar. So I'm thinking that this would look cute laced along the bottom and then just kind of hanging out on the table. So I literally just kind of tied it and then went in with hot glue to secure it down to the bottom in case things move out of place. And I thought that that has a really cute look for the patio with an Anthropologie twist. Now let me know how you're decorating your patio or deck, or if you have one. This is kind of how it looked on the table for black and white patio decor, but make sure you check out my husband's channel to see the whole finished look of how he made over our small patio for the summer. And you can check out my latest thrift haul here, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell so we can continue to hang out. Love you, lovelies. Mwah.